Good morning, collective. Welcome back. Here to do a collective message. Let's jump right into it. Affirmation is I can achieve anything I set my mind to. I can achieve anything I set my mind to. The Bible verse comes from Philippians chapter 4, verse 8, which reads, Finally, brethren, whatever is true, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is good repute, if there is any excellence, and if anything worthy of praise, let your mind dwell on these things. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for the collective, please, and thank you. Messages for the collective. Get out of your own way. You are the reason, the cause, and the solution. Take back your power by remembering who you really are. Tell me more. Tell me more. Be where you are. Every situation has its gifts. To move forward, we must first honor where we are. For now, where you are is where you need to be. It's giving me like being in a situation where we always use the word manifest, but aligning yourself with the reality that you desire. And basically what I'm getting from that is saying that where you are now is just where you are, but it's the bouncing off point, you know? It's the bouncing off point to where you want to be. Tell me more, Spirit. You're like, ain't that what the card said? Tell me more. So it's giving like being in alignment first and then, you know? I am the love of my life. I am enough. At the bottom, be vulnerable. Vulnerability is strength. Lay your cards out on the table. Reveal the true you. Keep your mind and heart open. There is no need to protect yourself. And take that with a grain of salt. As I always say, if you need to protect yourself, you better protect yourself. It's given like you ain't gotta be so guarded and all your dealings with people, but sometimes you do. Spirit, what's going on with the collective? Please and thank you. Messages. Messages. Sheesh. What's going on with the collective? What was that? Sheesh. So you could be in the energy of, just enjoying your time, like when you are in your, like, when you're at home, enjoying that time at home for somebody. And I just read the card at the bottom of this deck that says something about there's no need to protect yourself. Maybe because you are protected. So this is also giving like being content, being satisfied in life, feeling safe, secure. This could also be a harmonious time in your life. So it's basically, no matter what's going on around you, you are in a harmonious time for yourself. This could be something about accomplishing some type of goal. Yeah. Tell me more. For somebody, if this was like you and another person, this could be saying that you and somebody else, things are good between you. Somebody else could be reflecting on something. It's also giving being thankful, not only grateful, but being thankful. And this could be somebody outside of yourself too, but this could be you just being thankful for where you are in life. Even though, like we just said, where you are is just the bouncing off point to where you want to be. Knowing that you are okay and that there's always somebody else out there that's worse off. So you still are blessed in a sense. Tell me more. But yeah, somebody else could be reflecting on something. This could be getting rest too. Somebody could also be taking a break from certain things that cause them trouble, or even if it's just mental, it's giving somebody taking time to themselves, doing their own thing. Tell me more, spirit. Also, 4-4. Tell me more. It could be something about people competing for the same resources or something. It's something about people competing, like for resources, or if this is a field that you're in, like your career, your work, it could be that you do something that's very competitive. Now, I don't know if somebody's taking a long distance trip somewhere. Somebody could be taking a long distance trip, depending on where you are for some people. If you're like in the northern hemisphere of the United States, or wherever you are, whatever country you're in, it could be like something about somebody going down south or something. Tell me more. It could be long distance. Yeah. I'm getting something about growth, your energy, growth. Damn, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not coming to me. Now you could be dealing with somebody, or energies that it could be something about being mischievous. I don't know if somebody likes drama, like to stir the pot. It's something about mischief. Tell me more. But it ain't the word I wanted to use. It was something else. Damn. Tell me more, spirit. Okay, it popped right out. Man. Another said something about being satisfied, content, being grateful. This is what I started with, right? It's at the end of the row. This first row up here is being thankful, but being grateful. I said that. It came out. Being grateful, but also loving yourself. And if there's certain things, people, places, situations that you have to release, I feel like you're doing that. Whether this is physically, mentally, emotionally. Yeah. Because I don't know if it's something about feeling depleted or somebody's just like relentless, or a situation could feel unrelenting. Tell me more, spirit. So you're focused on your well being at this time, your happiness. Tell me more. Yeah, now it could be a situation where you're faced with a decision whether you're going to cut cords, or just be discerning and not let people play in your face. It's something about that too, like not letting people play in your face. You could come off as cold, but I feel like that's because you've already dealt with certain things in your life. So you're just coming from a place of discernment, or acting from a place of discernment. But I feel like your cutoff game could be very strong at this time too. Like if you have to cut somebody off, then I feel like that's what you're gonna do. Or cut cords, I should say. Cut cords and cutting people off. Yeah, tell me more, spirit. And the moon card is at the bottom. So this could be something about listening to your intuition, paying attention to your dreams. Mm-hmm. Tell me more. Tell me more. So whoever I'm reading for, it could be somebody outside of yourself. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. This could be just talking about a person that somebody loves, whether it's a mother, a feminine energy that somebody has love for or had love for. I don't know. This could be a situation where a person had to learn how to honor their emotions, honor their feelings. Yeah. Somebody could also be very nurturing through their emotions, through their intuition, also through the mind. So maybe this could be all you too, where you were somebody who nurture other people through emotion, through the mind. I mean, through the intuition, your intuition and your emotions. And now you're needing to know how to nurture through the mind as well. Tell me more, spirit. Somebody's faith could be being tested. I'm also getting, it could be a conversation about, I don't know, this is somebody saying that they want to keep their foot on somebody's neck, cause drama in somebody's life. This also could be a conversation saying that somebody has a lot on their shoulders, dealing with a lot, whether this is like heavy responsibilities or just dealing with a lot of heaviness, like whether this is oppression. But it definitely could be like your faith being tested to see how you're going to deal with the situation, if you're going to give up on yourself or if you're going to continue to persevere. And I'm also getting something about accomplishing something through hard work. Like you can accomplish something, but it's just going to take hard work. Tell me more. And also fight for what it is that you want. Tell me more. Don't nobody want to hear that though. Who wants to fight all their life? But that's what I'm seeing. It's something about time management too. I don't know. It's something about an agreement. Somebody have to repay something. It could be something about a financial arrangement. Now, like if this was somebody moving to a new home, or I don't know, it could be changing jobs, but this could be like moving into a new home, or somebody traveling. Maybe somebody had reservations somewhere and you were on a payment plan, because you have other obligations to take care of. So it's like, well, when I do have the money to put towards this thing that I want to do, that's what I'm going to do. It's giving payment plans or like a financial arrangement. So this could be somebody owes you something, or maybe this is you that have to repay something. Something about somebody repaying something, but maybe it's like installments. Yeah. It looks like this was somebody's hoping for, or that's what's going to happen. I'm also getting like creating something that's really a good body of work or whatever it is that you do. Yeah. It could be something about multiple sources of income too. So having money flow constantly, having a flow of money. Wasn't that the affirmation? Let me see. No, that wasn't. That's what it's given, having like a flow of currency. So maybe this is somebody having like a second source of income, multiple sources of income. Tell me more, Spirit. I don't know. Somebody into real estate? Tell me more. Or somebody do something in music? I don't know. Hierophant came out. That's the only major arcana out here. It's 2 court cards, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Hierophant. So it's also, you could be somebody who's also very skilled, very knowledgeable. Maybe you're also able to teach other people what you know and help them apply it to their lives. You could be somebody who follows rules also, especially of the things that have been established before you, of those who came before you, following some type of protocol. I don't even know if that's the right word to use, but following the steps that were laid before you to ensure your success. Yeah. Tell me more, Spirit. Also, Taurus. We got air out here, air, water, Taurus. Standing up for what you believe in. So it could be something about society also. It's giving like norms, society norms, but standing up for what you believe in and defending yourself, defending your beliefs. Yeah. Tell me more. And it's 17 minutes. I feel like I'm going too fast. Tell me more. I don't feel like I'm saying something. Damn, I can't even pick the card up. Man, this Queen of Cups, I don't know. If this is like somebody's mother, is it something about a mother, baby mother, mother, grandmother? It could be something about like a grandmother. Mm. And if this is like a female I'm reading for, this could be somebody making sure they get rest. Like, you know, the different phases you go through when you're on your menstrual. I couldn't even say it. I was going to say menses. On your menstrual. This could be like somebody getting rest. I can't remember all the stages. I know ovulation, luteal. I don't know the third one. Or maybe that's the third one, luteal. I don't know. But it's something about like that phase that you go through when you get exhausted. This could be somebody getting rest because they're going through their cycle or something. Somebody could be shy too. Very mysterious. This could be male or female. This is like being very mysterious to yourself, a loner. This could be somebody outside of yourself, but this could also be you, where you had to learn to be that way, or you could have always been that way, but maybe like when times come around and you have good news to share with other people, maybe you overshare with the wrong people. This is like learning not to say certain stuff, to keep certain stuff back and just let it be felt, let it be seen. Yeah. It could be something about the nighttime or in the evening. I don't know if this is a meeting. I just said something about like a financial arrangement. This could be somebody having like a meeting in the evening or nighttime. Maybe this is something that you don't know about. I don't know. Somebody could be very worried about something. Maybe it's 2 paths that a person needs to choose from. Yeah. Now I don't know. Somebody could be in recovery too, or have recovered from something. It could be 2 people. It could be one person that has recovered from something, and then somebody else is in a state of convalescence. Tell me more, Spirit. The four. Somebody could be seeing 444. Four of Pentacles is out here. It's giving like on a climb to success. Sometimes it's lonely, when you're climbing your way to success. Obviously, because everybody's not going to be, how to say, like in the gym with you. Everybody's not going to be fighting with you. So it's like on your way to where you're trying to go from that bouncing off point, it's like it might be lonely, but that doesn't mean that you should stop. Continue to climb that mountain. Now, I just said something like a financial arrangement or a plan, a payment plan or something, financial obligations. It could be something about somebody saving something and then having an ample amount of uh, money, resources to do what you need to do when you need to do it. I'm also getting like grounding yourself, so connecting with nature. Yeah. Tell me more, spirit. And the sun cards, this is like happy, being happy. Tell me more. Tell me more, spirit. And the lovers is at the bottom. It's something about how you spend your time each day, how you spend your days. From the time you wake up to the time you lay down to go to sleep. Being mindful of how you spend that time each day. Are you being productive? Are you using your talent, your gifts? Are you making time for the things that you care about, that you love? And it's not always just work, but also, making time for the things that you really enjoy to do. So it's giving like being balanced and everything. Working for everything that you have, that you want. Tell me more, spirit. I don't know. For somebody, it could be something about starting your own family. Or you're building some type of legacy that you can leave behind. And it might feel like life is coming at somebody really fast. But this could be like being direct, learning how to be direct, learning how to use your words to get your point across, using your power, standing in your power. Also, Gemini. Somebody could be a Gemini, Pisces. Yeah. It could be any sign though. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I said Taurus. Yeah. You could be any sign though, because it's collective. Make sure you're listening to your intuition. I don't know, something about romance, artistry, poetry, visual art. Uh, it's something about somebody's feelings. So maybe somebody does something based off of how they feel. Mm. Oh, somebody proposing to somebody? Or somebody got proposed to? That's for somebody. Congratulations if that's your story. Yeah. I feel like it's mutual between two people too. The chemistry, how you feel about each other. I don't know. Uh, Let me get some of these. Hey, my lips ashy. Spirit, what message do you have for the collector? It look like the Walking Dead on his camera. Spirit, what message do you have for the collector? It's the lighting, okay? Tell me more. What message do you have? Let me look over this spread to see if I'm missing something. Hmm. I don't know if something was placed on hold for somebody. Is somebody angry with somebody or sad about something? Hmm. I feel like somebody's worried about money too. It's giving worry. Or somebody just a worrier. They worry a lot. I don't know. And it could be something about other people's money. I don't know if somebody knows how to like charm people. Hmm. Queen of Cups, Ten of Diamonds, Five of Clubs, Seven of Diamonds, the King of Hearts. In between the King of Hearts and Queen of Hearts is the Seven of Diamonds, Five of Clubs, Ten of Diamonds. Hmm. I don't know. It could be something about somebody changing some type of plans up. Seven of Diamonds, Five of Clubs. It's giving worrying though. And then the Three of Clubs came out. It's like being worried about something. Maybe somebody's indecisive. For somebody, this could talk about creativity. Maybe somebody's it's something about writing something down, or maybe somebody's experiencing like writer's block or something. If you are a writer, or if you just write your ideas down, you don't have to be a writer. Maybe something about writing down your ideas. I don't know. Maybe somebody can't find the words. Tell me more. It could be something about mirrors too. I don't know. It's hard for somebody to look at themselves in the mirror. I don't even know. I want to take both of these. Two sixes came out, but just because it's two sixes, I'm gonna take it because I don't believe in coincidences. But I only needed one. Six of spades, six of hearts. Hmm. It's something fated to happen for somebody. Something that's been a long time coming. This could be talking about your stability, what you've been creating, like intellectually. Now, it is some karma out here too. It's giving love karma, but karma in general. Even though, everybody doesn't subscribe to that, everybody doesn't believe in that. But that's what I'm getting. It's like what you put out there is what you get back. So be responsible how you treat people. Yeah. I'm getting that you're somebody who's very successful also. So make sure you show people who support you, you show those people appreciation as well. Tell me more, Spirit. The Eight of Clubs. It could be something about meditating. I said something about grounding yourself, but it could be something about meditating. Everybody can't meditate. That doesn't work for everybody, but it's something about that. Knowing that you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Now that I believe that was the affirmation. Yeah, I can achieve anything I set my mind to. Knowing that you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. It's giving like mental success. Like whatever field you decide to put your mind to that you could be successful in. This can even be like communicating, something like that. Yeah. It's giving like being focused too. I would say it could be something about, a person that wants to have somebody stuck, find it. I didn't want to say that, but it's out here. But I feel like this is telling you that you don't have to be confused or afraid to move forward. Whatever is obscuring your view, your insight, your perception, just remove those things, to see clearly that you can move forward. Tell me more, Spirit. They don't even sound. It sounded stupid. Just remove it so you can see clearly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, take the blindfold off. I was trying not to say that, but take the blindfold off so that you can see that you're not trapped, that you can move forward. You have the mental power to do so. Yeah, something about being grounded. Something about values too. Good values. This could be morals. Maybe this is like maintaining your morals. Something about preserving what you have. Somebody could be saving for something, or when you are able to save, it's like being able to save, have what you need when you need it. Yeah. Tell me more. Maybe somebody's going to be shopping, or somebody, I don't know. This could be somebody else that likes to shop. Somebody could be high maintenance. This could be somebody who likes to show their home off. So maybe somebody's been doing stuff to their home to make it look better, to update it. It could be something with that too, like a person that likes to show off their home. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I said something about a person getting rest too. So maybe this is somebody who does things for people, takes care of people, and neglects themselves. So when you do face or deal with burnout, you know, um, it's major burnout. And it takes time for somebody to rejuvenate, to recuperate. Yeah. I don't know if it's something with natural remedies, nursing, florist, landscaping. What am I missing? Law, sex therapy, a judge, a lawyer, teacher, psychic, medium, a doula. I said nurse, doctor. Somebody could be into the occult too. Don't have to be. That's not gonna be for everybody. Police officer. Hmm. I don't know. Tell me more. You seem kind of generic, but whatever. I don't know. If somebody is saving, you're saving to buy something. I would say, I don't know. Like if this is a new home, a new vehicle, If you're not somebody who really knows what to look for, it could be something about maybe taking somebody with you who could be a second pair of eyes, who asks the right questions. Because it could be something about a person trying to get somebody's money and they might sell you anything. It's like shady work, or somebody just shady. Now, somebody could work in sales also. Somebody could be like a salesperson. I don't know if this is retail or what it is, but it's giving sales. Yeah. Queen of Diamonds, Jack of Diamonds. It's something about learning to listen to your body, learning to get in tune with your body. Also, learning how to wait stuff out. Yeah. I don't know. It's 36 minutes. Let me get some. I'm gonna do another one. I should end it here. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Yeah, we says loving yourself, self-love. Opening your heart. When it's opportunities for you to grow, make sure you're not pushing opportunities away from yourself either. Maybe because of past experiences. So having an open heart, trusting what you feel is what I'm getting. Tell me more. And the Queen of Cups is at the bottom. Tell me more. I'm not taking these. I don't like how they flipped over. Eight of Wands, Five of Wands. It's something about movement. Somebody could be, I don't know, somebody could be taking short trips and long distance trips. So maybe somebody like a driver or something. Maybe somebody drives for a living. I don't know. Tell me more. The star came out. So it's giving like let your inhibitions go. Let yourself be seen. Because for somebody, this could be like being in being in a position where you're where you're meant to show people whatever it is that you do, If you're an artist, if you're somebody who is a humanitarian, an activist, this could be like showing what you're capable of. Somebody could be shy or deal with shyness, don't really care about being seen, but you're going to be noticed anyway. It could be something with cleansing too. Somebody might need to renew something. Something about renewing something. Tell me more. And the Three of Cups is at the bottom. Tell me more. The World card. So I feel like whatever you were meant to learn, whatever you were meant to do up until this point, I feel like you've done that already. So now it's about moving on to the next juncture in your journey. That's what I'm getting. Somebody could be glowing right now. You could have a glow about yourself. You could be feeling whole. Whether you have everything that you want and desire or not, you still could feel whole, mature. You learned lessons that you were meant to learn. Yeah. Tell me more. Now, for somebody, this could be a man. It don't have to be. With this World card, tell me more. And then the moon came out. Hmm. Somebody's destined for fame. Somebody's destined to be known. Yeah, somebody's destined to be famous for something. Mm-hmm. But I feel like somebody's mind could plague them a lot, whether this is like intense worry, um, self doubt. Because it could be something about self doubt. Yeah. Now, it could be something about in the near future. It could be something about a person or people who might try to frustrate you, to try to push your buttons, play with your emotions. So be mindful of that in the near future. Of people that might want to play in your face. Didn't we say that already? Not letting people play in your face. Trusting what your gut is telling you. When you feel something in the pit of your stomach, trust it. If you're dreaming something and you see something in your dreams, trust it. Tell me more. And the King of Swords is at the bottom. Yeah, tell me more. You could be feeling very, accomplished. Six of Wands is out here. It's giving like success. But I would say feeling accomplished. Not saying that you're in competition with anybody, but it's also giving like winning in a situation. This could be winning in life, stepping into a leadership role, being a leader. Tell me more. You could be a natural leader. Tell me more, Spirit. You're somebody who also knows how to come up with solutions to situations. If you're dealing with an issue, a problem, you're somebody who brainstorms. You think about how I can solve this issue. So it's like giving breakthrough too. This could be with somebody's career. I said something about like a long distance trip. If it's not driving, somebody driving or taking like a train or something, a bus. This could be somebody taking a plane somewhere. Maybe somebody's booking a flight. This could be an important trip for somebody. So I don't know. Maybe it's business. It has something to do with somebody's career. I don't know. Yeah. Somebody could be seeing ones, two, 111, or but I said 444, and maybe sixes too. 666. Yeah. Tell me more. Moving in silence. You could be very smart also. The Wheel of Fortune. So everything is happening just as it should. Everything is happening according to divine timing. The time that is meant to happen, how it's meant to happen. Everything is right on schedule and it's happening how it should happen. Yeah. I feel like, luck could be on your side if you believe in that. This could be like being lucky. This also is giving me like reaping some type of beneficial results of past actions that you could have taken. So it's giving like your hard work paying off. Or did I say that? Yeah, hard work paying off. Tell me more. And the five of wands came out in the reverse. I don't know if somebody's thinking about not just says somebody like want to play with somebody's emotions. This is giving like somebody jockeying. Somebody's thinking about this. jockeying your spot, but it could be somebody trying to bring up some old stuff to start some type of conflict. It's what it's given. This is what somebody's thinking about doing, bringing up something old that happened. And if it's not to get a reaction out of you, this could be like I said, to mess with your emotions, to get you upset. Yeah. Now somebody also could be thinking about a situation where I don't know if this was like a argument, a heated debate. Maybe something was very intense and it got a little too intense. I want to say out of hand, but it could have got a little too intense. Somebody could be thinking about that. Hmm. Tell me more. This could also be you, thinking to yourself, like, you know what? I don't have time for drama and power struggles with people. I'm just not going to engage in it. But if I got to bust somebody in the face, then I'm going to do what I got to do. Because I feel like you're somebody who has a lot of integrity. You stand in your power. Or that's what you need to start doing. Yeah. Somebody could be a business owner, CEO, entrepreneur. Yeah. I can't think of no other occupations. But that's what I'm getting. Maybe it could be something about taking risks too. Not being afraid to take risks, take chances. Yeah. Tell me more. Leading with passion. Tell me more. The Three of Swords in the reverse. And the devil at the bottom. Somebody's gonna be jealous of something. Not saying somebody could be destined for fame. I don't know. In the future, somebody might have their face on something like a magazine cover, a billboard, a commercial. I don't know. Or you're just gonna be well known, well received. It's giving like life of the party. Somebody else could be jealous of it, of this, or envious. Yeah. I will also say stop thinking about situations that stress you out, or I don't know, that put you in a low vibration, whether that's sadness, anger. I mean, I would say experience those emotions because it's your guidance system, allowing you to know if you're in alignment or out of alignment with what you want in life. That's all your emotions are, is a guidance system. Um, it could be something about not thinking about something because somebody's emotions could make a situation worse. I don't know. This could be, like I said, maybe somebody's meant to be a leader or something you're meant to do and maybe you worry. Hmm. I'm getting Scorpio. Scorpio ain't out here, but I'm getting Scorpio. I didn't say Aquarius. Or somebody could have this in a chart somewhere. Pisces. I want to say Cancer too. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Did I say Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Yeah, the fixed signs. Excuse me. Leo. I was about to say Leo, Aries, Sag. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Yeah. It could be any sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sag, um, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ain't that all the signs? 3, 6, 9. What am I missing? Leo, Aries, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that's all the signs. I don't know. I don't really get into that because you hear a message and sometimes you'll hear your sign and you be the person that's doing the crazy stuff in the reading. You like, that ain't me. I ain't doing that. Or you'll hear a reading and they'll say a particular sign, but it resonates with you, but that's not your sign. So I don't really get into the signs because it don't matter. If it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, then this just not the one for you this time. Yeah, it's 51 minutes. 51:25. Now I don't know if somebody needs to put something on hold. I believe we are in a Mercury retrograde. So this could be something about like checking your itinerary, backing up. I don't know if you have files that you need to save, making sure something's backed up or whatever this is for you. Maybe somebody needs to check their plans more than one time or check something more than once. It could be something about putting something on hold. Now it could be something about an elderly person. I don't know if it's an elderly person experiencing something with their bones or something, teeth, bones, the skeletal system. It could be for an elderly person. Mm. I want to say maybe somebody's going to stop stalking somebody, but I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon. It could be a situation like that too, like somebody's going to stop stalking somebody. Or they need to make that choice for themselves if that's what they're going to do. Tell me more. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna be upset when I cut this camera off because I'm gonna be getting all kind of downloads like, yeah, why I ain't say that? I always do that shit. I be irked. It don't be coming to me right then and there. And I don't got time to be sitting here trying to figure it out. Let me get one of these too. Damn, my lips ashy. Spirit, what message do you have? Please and thank you. I'm gonna start with this one first. Oh, I had one inside the book already. Oops. Whatever. Star Mother Arrakis. I think that's from like, what was it called? Doom? I never seen that movie. Star Mother Arrakis. Be the king who has made his own kingdom. Be the moon who has made her own summit. How much longer will you cuckoo like a pigeon? Empty your head of all mortal lusts and become life without breath. You will not call out for God anymore, for you have become immersed in God. Star child, earth angel, divine creature, your star mother keeps an eye on all the wild games happening in the sacred playground of the earth. She will care for you, righteous and true, shining divine justice and protection. No bully shall prevail over you. No bully from within you shall prevail either. No lies, deceit, or injustice shall temper your wild truths. Be demanding and claiming her love for you. Learn how to love yourself as she loves you, with wild, unconditional, passionate regard. Be like the child wailing for its mother. Ma, 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 come close. Then she descends like a torrential downpour of devotional light. A tsunami of affection is unleashed. A rampaging cosmic tigress hurtles towards you, her claws gripping the fabric of the skies. I can't even see. As she rushes to protect her beloved cub, she will fight for you against the forces that will dull you and dumb you down, obscure your brilliance, and stultify your free-form dance into strict choreographed movements. She will pour her luminous essence into every crevice of your demanding soul. Nothing can resist her light. All shall be washed and revived in the outpouring of her luminous love. Then sated and content, you are the child so secure in the love of the mother. You trust in life implicitly and in what is brought to your door. You do not succumb to untruths. You do not resist because you are safe, held in the love of the mother. You have no need to resist. What is there to resist? Nothing. There's only the loving truth in your world, and it is all is at peace in your heart. And should there be cause to stand up and fight for love, for freedom, for lights, for her truths of unconditional life, respected and honored, well, you shall particularly you shall be particularly equipped for success. When this damn, when there is that war to fight, you shall be a warrior who defends the motherland, absolute in your devotion to her ways and empowered through her vast, indefatigable triumphant power. I act like I can't read, right? And shall you blunder your way with brute force or fear? Of course not. So here's your guidance. Lay down your old weapons, for new technology awaits you. It is the most magnificent of forces, that of divine alignment, of surrender to the Star Mother, in her way of luminous potency. From her great vantage point, the vastest problems of our earthly mindsets are merely in need of a quick whipping by the tail of a comet. And this she easily achieves by flicking a strand of her hair or poking out her tongue. It's giving like Kalimar, right? So it could be something about time. We said something about time earlier. Yeah. In the hands of a greater being, even your deepest trials will succumb to divine victory. Your ability to take the journey will be strengthened, and your success only a matter of the passing of time. Can you give yourself this gift, this blessing of love, power, and protection of your star heritage? We all descend from the stars, but some of us are asked to remember to acknowledge the divine parentage from which we come. Man, my eyes is watery. I can't even see. And to allow the innate divine dignity within to restore us to faith in the path here on earth. No matter how dark life on earth may seem at times, we remember our holy heritage. We also realize, yes, I am beloved, held as one with the mother, who shall not be deterred from great holy purpose. I shall prevail. I forgot I forgot that and feared, but now I remember and am determined once more. Then you shall feel joy and be inclined to dance, to sing, to make your art, and to live fearlessly once again. Jesus. That's my fault. Nobody told me to have it dimmed like that. No, damn well I can't see. Trying to read. Obadiah. Do not turn away from your path, nor from what you know in your heart to be true. No matter what appears to be, nor what logic may dictate, trust what your heart is telling you. You are safe and protected by spirit. You are spiritually empowered with all you need to manifest your authentic soul path. You have what it takes to connect with the light and live that connection in practical ways, which contribute positive energy to our human collective. So that has been the message. I hope I've given you clarity on what you already know, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.